Ladies and gentlemen, it is your favorite bearded man, the one, the only, Bobbbaaaay. I'm here to talk to you guys today about this concept of flipping the switch. And when I mean switch, I literally mean the switch that you would see in your bedroom to turn on and off the light, to turn on and off the fan. Any switch that you can ever imagine in your life. I want you to think about that as we talk about this subject. And what this subject is about is changing your perspective when things aren't going the way you want them to go, or you are in that shitty situation and nobody cares to listen to what you have to say. You're the new artist who's trying to make music. You're the new podcaster starting a podcast. You're the new guy that has this great clothing line. Nobody's buying it. You're somebody out there. You're an entrepreneur. Nobody wants to listen to your pitch. Whatever the case might be, whatever the passion might be, or whatever situation you find yourself in, flip the switch. There's going to be times, there's going to be highs, there's going to be lows of these moments when we feel great about ourselves, when we have these big successes, and then there's going to be those low moments when you feel like, I just need to give up, I just need to toss in the towel, I don't want to do this anymore, I'm sick of not getting the recognition I think I deserve. There's these highs and these lows, and what it's about is changing that, is flipping that switch and changing the perspective. There was a time a couple days ago, the reason this video that I got inspired to make it is I was driving around through the Uber streets of LA on this 4 to 5 hours. My mind is just, for whatever reason, I don't know if it was really the riders, I don't know if it was because I just didn't feel like driving, but I kept pushing myself, and I was just this 4 to 5 hours of me in my mind, just, I'm sick of driving. I've been doing this for 2 to 3 years. I don't want to do this anymore. I need to find another way to make money, blah, 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 blah. And I'm sitting there complaining, and then it finally took me like 4 to 5 hours, and I don't know if it was from meditation that I've learned from the past or just a lot of the content that I consume, but I said, yo, Bobbbaaaay, you're going to stop complaining. You're going to stop bitching about driving around. You're going to look at the positives. You work on your own time. You are working on a bigger project. There's a reason you do this. You have had great successes. You've had some amazing people on the podcast. You've had some really great content, some great feedback. People from all over different parts of the world, Switzerland, Australia, sending you DMs and messages saying they really appreciate your content. You see the growth online. You see the DMs that get sent to you about how the content has helped you. You know you are heading on the right path. You just need to flip the switch and stop thinking about this short term of driving Uber to pay your bills and look at the long term. You are heading in the right direction. All you need to do is you need to keep going and don't stop. Flip the switch, and instead of seeing these negative things in our lives, what are the positives? When you're working any job or you're doing the thing that you probably hate to make money, how is this going to set us up? Are you going to be able to invest in yourself? Are you going to be able to make the right connections? It's about flipping that switch, and how do we see the way things are going in our life? The good old saying, there's two sides of the coin, and there really is. If you can flip that switch when you are in these tough situations and you are in these tough times in your life when things aren't going according to plan, you've been doing it for so long and you feel like you're not getting the love you think you deserve, when really you just feel like you're just ready to give up and toss in the towel, flip the switch, look at everything from a positive lens. Positivity. When you think of the bearded man, when you think of Bobbbaaaay, I want you to think of positivity, and I want you to think of me shoving it down your throat, because there's no other option. There's no time to think about the negativity. There's no time to worry about what Tweedledee and Tweedledum have to say about what you're doing. All you have time is to focus on what you have in front of you and all the positive things that are going, and how you're going to utilize those to keep moving forward, to keep making slow and steady progress with whatever that thing might be. So like I do, and in a lot of my times, and I try to share a lot of that through my content, through my social media, I want to show you guys the behind the scenes of the bearded man when I'm slaying the streets, or things aren't going according to plan. Everybody has the highs and lows. The people that you are super inspired by, that are at the top of the game, they have their highs and lows. They've had probably so many of them. You just might not know that, and maybe there's nothing out there showing you that. But I guarantee you, if you asked any of them, have you had some difficulties in this process of getting to where you are today, I will bet that they will say yes. And I won't even bet, because I would be taking your money, because I know I'm right. Everybody has the highs and lows. It's about pushing forward. It's about staying focused on that goal and continue to make the progress. You are heading in the right direction, ladies and gentlemen. I will keep saying it because I believe I'm heading in the right direction, and I'm sure you know you are too. Don't get distracted by the things that we have to do in order to get there. We don't always enjoy that process, but it's as many people say, trust the process, trust the process, trust the process. Know that in the long play, you're gonna be where you want to be. I'm gonna be where I want to be, and then we're gonna tip some champagne glasses. We're gonna throw it back, and we're gonna get the party started. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope flipping the switch is something that you remember moving forward. Think of the switch with a bearded man on it, and anytime you are not feeling confident, you are not feeling right, you are heading into the biggest opportunity of your life, I want you to, instead of being nervous, instead of feeling down about yourself, instead of not feeling like you have what it takes or having the confidence, I want you to flip that switch. I want you to think of what Bobbbaaaay would say: stay positive, Stay positive, stay humble, keep focused, keep moving forward, and things are going to work out. If you enjoy this video and you're watching on YouTube, please drop a comment if there's a subject you'd like next, or hit that little like button. If you're listening on the podcast app, screenshot it, post it to your Instagram story, tagging Purpose in the Youth. We're trying to spread out this bearded content so that we can take over the world, one bearded man episode of content at a time. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? It's your favorite bearded man, the one, the only Bobbbaaaay. We'll catch you guys next time. See ya.